Hello there everybody, my name is Nikki and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first ever video that I'm making for this channel and I am so excited to be starting this. So today I'm going to do a little bit of makeup, I'm going to do an eyeshadow look and I'm just going to talk you guys through it and talk about myself a little bit as we go through. So yeah, let's get started. Alright everybody, so as you can see I've taken my glasses off, my eyebrows are already done and I have set my lids with a little bit of concealer. So now I'm ready to start doing some eyeshadow. Today I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. This is the newest palette they released. It was a collaboration with the president of their company and also Miss Anastasia's daughter, Norvina. So I am going to take this palette today and this is what we're going to use for our eyes. So I'm starting off with this white shade here called Base, and I'm using this white Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number on it because I got it from a kit of multiple brushes, but it's just a wide flat brush, and I'm taking this brush and the shade Base, and I'm going to put this all over the lid to set the concealer. I usually don't set my concealer when I do really pigmented eyeshadow looks, but for this one I want it to be a bit softer, and I want the colors to be able to blend nice and easy, so that's why I'm setting the base. Okay, so now that that shade is all over my eyes, we're going to take another Morphe brush. This one is a smaller, tapered, fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into this pink shade right here called Love. And what we're going to do is we're just going to tap into the shade, tap off the excess, and put this right into the crease of my eye. And I'm just taking the shade and I'm blending it all throughout the crease and bringing it up fairly close to the brow bone. So while I am blending this shade out, I thought I would take the time to introduce myself a little bit. So like I said in the intro, my name is Nikki, and I am 18 years old. I've been loving makeup for, I'd say about 3 years now. I really didn't start wearing makeup until my sophomore year of high school, and I just recently graduated this past spring. Now I am taking a larger Morphe blending brush just to go over everything we've done so far and blend it out. Now continuing on, we are moving into this purple shade here called Soul, and we are taking that same tapered blending brush from Morphe. Taking some and tapping off the excess, and we're going to start putting this into the outer corners of our eyes, the outer V area. This is the second or third time I've used this palette, so I'm getting kind of used to it, and I have to say, this shade Soul is kind of hard to work with. It doesn't really blend out super easily, and it's hard to get good pigment out of it, but if you just take some time to blend it, it will come together eventually. So I'm just going to blend this into the outer corner of the eyes, and then we'll move on to the next step. So now I'm going to take this small flat brush. This is actually one of the Anastasia brushes that comes in the palette, and I'm going to use this flat end of the brush to create a cut crease look. So I'm going to take some concealer onto this brush and put it onto my eyes to create a half cut crease. Alright everybody, so as you can see, I have gone and taken this pink shade in the palette called Wild Child, and I've put this all over my lid area. So now I'm going to go and do the same thing to this eye. I'm using a combination of just my finger and then this tiny flat Morphe brush. I think that shimmer shadows apply better with fingers, but to make sure I get nice and precise, I'm going to be using this brush as well. Okay you guys, so for the next step, I'm going to line the edge of this cut crease with some pink glitter that I have. This is the NYX glitter in the shade Rose. So I'm going to start off with the NYX glitter glue, and I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand, just a tiny amount, and then I'm going to be using this really tiny Real Techniques fine liner brush, and I'm going to take this and use the glue to line out the edge of the cut crease look. So I'm just taking a little bit of glitter glue and going over that crease area. So just like with lash glue, after a little while of sitting, the glue starts to get tacky. So I'm going to go into this glitter right here. I'm going to tap out some into the lid. And then I'm going to take the same brush dip into the glitter, get a little bit of it on the brush, and I'm just going to carefully place it where I just placed the glue. And it should stick right in place and create the edge for our glitter cut crease. So I need to get up close with my mirror to do this to make sure I'm doing it right. So I'll finish this up and then I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so now that we have finished up the eyeshadow and the glitter and everything, it's time to line our lids. I am using the NYX, what is this? This is their matte liquid liner in the shade black. And I'm going to take this and just do one line straight across my eye. Okay, I have lined my lids and now it's lash time. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. This is by far my favorite mascara of all time. It is so good. I definitely think it's a pretty close dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is a super popular mascara and also one of my favorites. I think this one gives a very similar effect to the lashes, and I like it just as much, and it's a lot cheaper, so I go for this one. So I'm going to finish up these lashes, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I've done my top mascara, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to put on some lashes and finish off my base makeup so that we can come back and finish off the lower lash line of the eyes, and then we'll be done. So I'll be right back, and then we'll move on. Alright, you guys, so as you can see, I have done a lot to my face. So we're back, and we're going to finish up the lower lash line of this eye look. So I'm going to start in the outer corner of the eye with that same Soul shade that we were using before. And I'm taking the same Morphe flat brush that we used for the shimmer shadow. I cleaned it off, so we're going to use it for the lower lash line now, because it's a nice small brush and it can really get into that lower lash line. So I'm taking the Soul shade and I'm putting it on the outer corner, just like we did on the upper portion of the eye. For the most part, we're just going to mimic everything we did on the top, but only with matte shadows, because I don't want this lower lash line to take away from everything happening at the top at all. So we're starting with that purple shade, but only bringing it about halfway through the lower lash line, and then we're going to move into Love, that pink shade, and put that on the rest of the lower lash line. And then on the very inner corner, we're taking Wild Child once again to just kind of highlight the inner corner. And I'm going to make sure that Wild Child blends into Love. So there we go, that's what the lower lash line is going to look like. So I'm going to go repeat it on this eye and then we'll be done. Alright, you guys, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you choose to subscribe to me so you can come back and see more of these in the future. So yeah, if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, and yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you again for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.